decorated with this malachite columns and flat columns, pilasters. We will pass through it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But by the next of the 8th year.
Yeah. How many? This main staircase. This is Van Dyke. Now the pink columns are also marble?
Artificial marble made from annealing limestone, the highest quality. And that Rembrandt, Rubens kept these buckets in his studio all his life. He painted it for himself. And I think I know. Every time when I show this canvas to my tourists, I say, don't drink too much wine. You'll got an example in front of you. You will be of the same size.
Yeah. Was Reuben
Like
big?
these buckets.
Yeah.
So
This is just good to show the contrast
yes,
between.
old masters
Yeah.
with a quite precise manner.
And this is the servants' quarters.
Yes. Yes, a wonderful view of the square opens out from this.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the center.
This is a Monet. It's a Monet.
Russian art.
Oh, I see.
Petersburg. That's why here we can see only European art.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting that he ordered
Uh-huh.
these two grand canvases, music and dancing.
Yeah.
For Matisse, for the decoration of one of the rooms in his mansion. I don't know how he could leave it.
Self-portrait. Yeah.
A lot of paintings.
These are all Picasso. It's very interesting, the abstract.
Yes, it's very interesting how he developed.
Yeah. I don't always understand.
Family was a royal family.
Yeah. And you see a big difference in the,
We are still in the department of French art.
yeah.
This time it's night that they are secretaries. And the church and the spilled blood
Yeah.
was built over the place. It was a reception.
This is the gold room. I mean, that's a very narrow waist there.
Yes. And this is a portrait of a quite interesting lady. Mother of pearls with a big one in the center. American most, so it's in the United States.
So that's Nicholas II's mother.
No, it's another lady who ordered her dresses from the same master.
Oh, I see.
She's the mother.
Well, it's good to see some of the people were able to get out.
Another one in October. Then Bolshevik took power, yes?
Oh,
So
okay.
in this period, the provisional government was arrested by communists because the palace was taken on the storm.
Okay. So these are the different continents, like Asia, Africa,
Yep.
and this is
They
America.
imagine America.
You say tomb of,
Tomb of Alexander Nevsky, Russian war. Novgorod prince who fought for the same lands, but in the 13th century.
Oh yeah, like how they have this enclosed in glass.
I think it's wood. That's why it's necessary to protect it.
Yeah.
And this building was erected especially as a museum building. Not living quarters, not spare quarters, it's a museum from the very beginning.
Yeah.
There is a sign, don't touch. Continue if you tries
Yeah.
to get to touch.
I can't believe that.
Who is depicted as a tribute.
Yeah. Oh, just a nice color walls.
Yeah. But it's just sometimes it's very difficult to take one from another stone. Opened this winter. So freshly repainted, cleaned, like floor made from different kind of marble.
Yeah.
Kind of onyx.
And just worked out that the hair.
It was rearranged. The rooms, that's why here everything. Art, marble sculptures,
Yeah.
with a lot of character.
Terracotta before Christ. Jeez. Yeah, you can see a lot of detail.
Yes, that's why I like this showcase very much. Marble statues were brought in Italy, a lot of them, but these are
Yeah. So I say this is like 2 centuries before Christ.
3 and 4 some.
Oh, 3 and 4. Oh, it's actually quite good.
So here, it's bronze.
Yeah.
What was that?
But the artwork,
Yeah.
the detail.
And thinking about the time of production, look, it's fabulous.
I wonder why the Greek statues didn't survive.
They didn't survive because of time. It was long before Christ. And as usually, Roman statues, they are after Christ.
Yeah.
In the 1st and 2nd century after Christ, they are all over. Yeah, they burned.
It's an urn. That looks like mercury right there.
Yes.
And somebody probably put the gold leaf.
They did it with some details. Felix saying for this very pagan statue. Yeah? Rin and Romania are going to Prague.
Yeah.
And the Prague is beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
what a city. And it was restored after the Second World War. Не довозить до Пенки. Вот же и угробится. Чего не получится?
Enough light, no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's video camera has enough light.
During this war, one time you can open.
Okay. Oh, I can see from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tourist ships.
Yeah. Oh, I see. That's the Volga River?
Yes. From Moscow can to go by ship.
Yeah.
In Volga River and in five seas.
Yeah.
Baltic Sea. Trains go from here to Minsk and far in West Europe,
Oh.
Western Europe.
Yeah.
It's main street, Moscow, called Tverskaya.
Okay.
Tverskaya Street. very prestige and very expensive apartments here. 1 square meter cost about 2,500 and $500.
Wow.
1 square meter. It's a concert hall of Tchaikovsky.
I see.
Known Russian poet.
Yeah.
And first McDonald's in Moscow located here, in this place.
Ah.
And people call this place a place of McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's. Yeah.
Very tasty kitchen, restaurant, Russian restaurant.
Yeah.
Yolki-palki. Very tasty food. And not very expensive. Yuri Dolgoruki founded Moscow
Okay.
in 12th century.
Moscow is much older than St. Petersburg.
These buildings made German soldiers
Oh, okay.
after war.
Oh,
It's in tourist hotel.
wow.
It's Kremlin and Red Square.
Why would they be Bellagio? Are they advertising Las Vegas? Oh, here we go.
And we go around
Okay.
Red Square and in other side.
Okay.
This hotel Moscow,
Yeah.
it's Russian parliament.
Oh,
This left to the left,
oh okay.
Russian parliament.
Okay.
It's palace of trade unions.
Okay.
And to the left will Bolshoi Theater.
The yellow? Oh,
This-
that's.
This
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see.
it's monument of Karl Marx.
Oh,
And Hotel Metropole.
yeah.
After reconstruction, mosaic, very beautiful and nice architecture.
Yeah.
Old arch. And on the left, big store for children.
Oh, toy store.
For children.
Yeah.
It's Lubyanka Square, and KGB building.
Oh, that's a KGB building? Oh.
And here, in center of the place, was monument of Dzerzhinsky, chef
Oh, really?
chef of KGB.
Oh.
And after perestroika, destroyed
Oh.
of Moscow.
Oh, okay.
This and to the left, oldest museum in Moscow, Polytechnical Museum.
Oh, what's that building straight ahead?
It's an apartment building.
Oh.
Also beautiful monument. It's for Russian soldier in Russian Bulgaria. This administration of president.
Oh, I see.
You see beautiful church.
Yeah.
now we go. It's the street called Varvarka, street of Saint Barbara.
Okay.
Very old street. Also beautiful church.
Oh, a lot of people on the street. Oh, very beautiful. Yeah.
And this greatest hotel in Europe. Hotel Russia, Россия.
Yeah.
6,000 guests.
I
Around 5,000 rooms.
see. Wow, it's a lot. What's that red brick building? Is that a fort?
Where?
Straight ahead?
Yellow?
Yeah.
Yellow? No?
No, red.
Ah, this Kremlin.
Oh, that's
It's
the Kremlin? Wow.
Well,
Kremlin,
Kremlin
Wall.
Well. Now we stay car here.
Yeah.
Go to that square.
Okay.
It's a very expensive hotel. Balchuk Kempinski. It's a Bank of Russia. It's St. Basil
Oh, yeah.
Cathedral.
Yeah.
Cathedral.
Yeah.
А на рабочей там планки сидят. Ну, если коробка.
Before
Oh, okay. Here we are in Red Square at night. Okay, we have enough time or getting close?
I keep control.
Okay. Just let me know. This side?
It's bank. You see to the right.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
No. We go on other side.
Okay.
Real good. It's not interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Benville, Христ the Savior. Христ the Savior. We go Fine Arts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And now you see this cathedral.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a new cathedral. It's
Yeah.
a reconstruction.
Oh.
Old, the same. The
Yeah.
same. And this building, it's oldest Moscow restaurant, Prague.
The green one
Prague.
or
This
the
yes,
yellow building?
yellow building,
Oh, I see.
restaurant Prague.
Yeah.
It's apartment houses.
Yeah.
This side.
Yeah.
And other side, opposite side, it's ministries, offices.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh. Wow.
staff buildings,
Yeah.
casino, restaurants,
Yeah.
shopping. High building in distance.
Yeah.
It's Hotel Ukraine.
Oh, I see.
In Moscow, locate seven hotels
Are they same
and ministry.
same owner?
Seven buildings.
Yeah.
Yes.
American Embassy. Wow.
American.
90% of the city was completely destroyed. 90% of the city was completely destroyed. But Belarus already puts every legislation in the start against against patriotism, in the partisan movement, in the anti-partisan institutions. I know not only sometimes we think that we should be more active, more crazy about some changes in this country, in the government, and other things. So, but tolerance is our national, the tolerance is our national
How long would the Nazis control of things?
1,100 days. Yes. On the way to having a really just a little bit information about the war, the war broke out on the 27th of June 1945, and at the end of August, the full territory was occupied. But it was the beginning of the 1st of 27th of June, the states gained its sovereignty, and the avenue was renamed in the Franciscan Ina, a famous scientist, scholar, creator of the 16th century. So, but the monument of Lenin is still here because the government of our country sent to the people its history. So, it was, it is, it will be a future. People are on the side in this particular
in the manner how we teach English, how we work with English. And according to our timetable, these students, they have English just now. We did not change anything. And that's why we invited you to this class. In order to make clear what we are doing and what are these students, they will introduce the school, they will tell some words about the school, and then they will tell some words about our group. Now we will, Anchika, would you please speak about our school?
Okay, now some words about our school. First opened in 1958, the school has set out to provide a wide range of opportunities for young people as they prepare for adult life. Nearly 90% of former students are now studying or have already graduated from higher educational establishments. Our staff of 18 classified teachers are trying to provide the best education of 1,100 students on following levels. It is primary education, incomplete secondary education and high secondary education. School number 25 is a state comprehensive and specialized in foreign languages, mainly English school. It is non-selective and mixed, and our school works to the national curriculum, which consists such subjects as mathematics, Belarusian, Russian and English languages and literature, history, geography, biology, technology, music, art, and a second foreign language on students' choice. It can be Polish, German, and French. Our science lessons, take place in well-equipped laboratories, and practical work is part of all courses. And in studying English, students are offered to develop important reading, writing and oral communicative skills. And I'd like to mention that our school has good and strong links with schools in the United Kingdom of Great Britain, in the USA. It is in Washington and it is in
State
Florida.
Washington.
State Washington and State Florida. And
So I guess that our English is pretty good, and so I think that English is very important for our youth, for our students, because we are going to enter higher education establishments, and almost everyone needs English for such professions like lawyers, economists, interpreters. And so we try to do our best to learn English, and I hope that such groups, such small groups, were made in such a way that it is very interesting for us to work together, and during our lessons we make dialogues, we make some scenes, and
Some role-playing,
role playing, yeah. And so our trainings in English are very are completely complete, and our school equipment also help us to in our studies.
Now, because why have you chosen this particular school?
I can say
Concerning the pupils of the group.
my mother was studying in this school also, and she knew that
That's very important, yes.
that our country, especially in Minsk, and they finished all this education, graduated all these high establishments.
Yes, the same teachers, yes, the same qualification of the teachers. That's right. Any other? Just to prove this one? Anything else?
We also have
Please?
much depends on the students' motivations.
Yes,
And
yes.
if you have these motivations, you will start.
Motivation. If you want, you will learn and you will succeed in your studies, yeah? Nevertheless, at what school? Okay, any other ideas, please?
I also think that people can have also a self-education.
Yes.
And this is not a problem.
If there is something...
Russians, Japanese, Koreans, and a lot of nationalities. So they speak their languages, and so they study to learn. They try to study different languages too, but most of them study French, German, just European languages.
Okay.
Like just.
Okay, thank you so much. And by the way, what are the most important words that you should know if you go to any foreign country? Will it be just Brazil or just, I don't know, any? What are the most important words? Just agreed and thank you. Do you know already thank you in Russian?
It was better that they're not small little kids. Yeah.
I will be very happy to guide you around our small museum. I would like to begin our excursion with the words of the famous Belarusian writer, Yanka Kupala. Long time ago, I received an inheritance from my forefathers. This is my homeland. Our small ethnographic museum was founded in 1987, when the revival of Belarusian culture still began, and when Belarusian language at last became the state language. There are about 400 exhibits in our museum. The museum is made in the form of a Belarusian log hut and divided into two parts. The first part represents here a court with different household facilities that stood near the porch. And the second part is the Belarusian log hut itself. When you come into the log hut at once, you can see a stove where our ancestors made their meals. In ancient times, people baked bread by themselves. As briefly as I cannot describe this process, the dough was made in a small tub, but then the top with the dough was put on the stove and had been standing there for 2-3 hours in order the dough could rise. After that, women usually smooth round loaves with wetted hands, put it on the shovel for bread, and put into the stove. After that, the bread was ready, and the bread was very tasty. Here you can see a hadunok. It is an appliance that helped to teach a child to walk. Child stood here and he walked here you can see a cradle for a baby. A cradle for a baby always stood near the stove because it was the warmest place in the house. Here you can see different. Here is ruchnik. Ruchnik was usually decorated with very beautiful embroidery. Here you can see weaver's machine. All kinds of threads served as material: hemp and linen, cotton, and people in that way people made their clothes. Here you can see a shelf, and this is the most valuable exhibit of our museum, the ancient samovar. On it you can see the name of the place where it was produced and the name of the producer. Here you can see an ancient table covered with homemade tablecloth. In ancient times,
to Catan. This is where the entire village was annihilated, except for one survivor.
from the houses and closed them in this shed, in this barn, and set fire on it. Everybody who was trying to escape from that barn, so it was hidden, it quite very quickly in the fire, and those who tried to escape, they were caught immediately. 149 people, 75 were children. They are adults, we understand. When two soldiers on a battlefield move, we understand that someone should die. It is a war, and it is an army. But we do not understand the thing when the old people, women and children, what for? It's unfair. It's unfair. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Early in the morning, some days after, when still all the houses were just in the fire, laid in ash, the people from neighboring villages came. They took everything they could take from here and buried it in the common grave of the inhabitants. This is the common grave. But they managed to find villagers 30 years only. 30 years. In 63 he died. And he is buried, and this is his grave of Iosif Kanevsky. The architects of this memorial put a monument to him and to his son who died here. So, as a symbol of grief and sorrow.
The memorial at Katyn for the 186 villages that were annihilated by the fascists. And here are the names. And if we pan over to the right, see the names of the rest of the villages that apparently have never appeared again on a map.
We did everything we could do in that time, and we didn't know anything about Gulag because no one from my friends was taken to Gulag. Right. He lived in Murmansk, and he said, I didn't know anything about this. So we lived with the firm belief just on the way to communism. He promised that we... Yes,
The big tunnels represent each concentration camp. The smaller channels or grooves in this wall represent separate atrocities, like the burning down of a schoolhouse by the fascists, or I guess Nazis, during World War II. This is 433 villages, the names of the villages that were burned down to the ground but rebuilt by their inhabitants. These, however, represent villages that have never been built.
Well, in the history of the Soviet Union, it was a very shameful page when the Soviet government sent war forces our near soldiers to Afghanistan. And soldiers ready for more dangerous position in Afghanistan. And even those who came back from Afghanistan, they were wounded in their hearts. Because so many classes drug addicts.
This is a model of a German tank. It's a symbol of the Nazis' aggression. On the 22nd of June 1941, the Nazi Germany attacked the Soviet Union and of course Belarus. Through Belarus, 50 German panzer divisions moved towards Moscow because it was the main direction of the Nazi army, the shortest way of the war.
Двери зачиняются. Наступная станция Немига.
Yep. This is where we get off? Okay.
Осторожно, двери зачиняются. Наступная станция Немига.
Everyone's here.